Okay, now a lot of you know that I've been comparing, testing, and providing regular Norton Review 2022 videos, right? So I think this time it's time to amp things up, and compare them to 4 others who also think they're the best antivirus providers. Some are making some pretty big claims that maybe we should be looking into. But real first, a quick welcome to the channel. And by the way, if you're considering any of these recommendations by the end, I'm going to add some exclusive deals down in the description, so look for those after. Okay, so as you know, the foundation for any antivirus is its security infrastructure and the company's practices. So I do need to mention that recently the CMA has approved Norton's merge with Avast. So apparently we can expect a lot of innovation and collaboration from them in the future, but hopefully. But hey, there's no time like the present, so what can we expect right now? Well, Norton Antivirus comes in strong with a 100% virus protection promise and rich security features, so it's clear that they are confident in what they're doing. What I like most is their real-time protection that uses AI to monitor your device to protect against a whole host of nasty threats. Their firewall, which is two-way, monitors incoming and outgoing activity for extra protection. And yeah, a firewall is pretty invaluable from an antivirus standpoint. And there's even more great stuff, including parental controls, a VPN, and a password manager. Okay, I will admit it's a little annoying that different features pop up in different tabs, but at least Norton has a lot of versatility when it comes to their protection. It's great for total beginners, and the added more advanced features make it worthwhile for veterans with different online habits. I mean, come on, check out their powerful theft suite, including identity restoration support and an option to monitor your social media accounts. Awesome! It looks like they've got all the windows locked down and the blinds are closed. Well, at least for any snooping cybercriminals. Can't see me. Alright, so having said all that, how do the other self-proclaimed best antivirus providers compare? Well, on the surface, there are many similarities. They all do scanning, detect malware, and are from reputable and established companies. So, you know what, maybe we should focus on the key differences. Alright, it's no shock that Surfshark Antivirus has the most advanced VPN if you go with their security bundle. It also makes life a little bit easier with features like split tunneling, which lets you customize which browser routes through your VPN connection at any point in time. But my biggest gripe here is that they don't have an integrated firewall, which, as I said before, is invaluable in terms of security. And making things slightly worse, while filming my Surfshark antivirus review, I did notice there's also no vulnerability scanner to help further prevent potential threats. So yeah, this can't really compare to Norton's wide offering just quite yet. Looking a little further into the security feature differences, I see that Bitdefender's VPN is a lot more limited. And to get full access, well, you actually have to pay even more. But as I mentioned in my previous TotalAV review, well, theirs is generous, offering unlimited data. But wait a minute, hang on. This isn't just about the VPN, is it? I mean, Norton has a PC cloud backup feature that gives you secure remote storage of all your documents, which is fairly unique for an antivirus provider. And the only competition that I could see that doesn't have any form of backup is Surfshark. Oh, and you should know that McAfee Antivirus doesn't have any glowing independent test scores, so that's a big difference here. Now, depending on your device, well, your experiences may vary. Specifically, Bitdefender and McAfee have big differences in what features are available for different operating systems. With Norton, it's much more inclusive, with some small differences between Android and iOS, but that's mainly because of Apple's built-in restrictions. So I'd say Norton is one of the best antivirus for Windows 10 options available today. Now, in terms of security and features, there aren't huge differences really. Surfshark may be a little behind with some features, but they're new to the antivirus game. You know, this is really just going to depend on what your daily activities are like. But I can and will say that Norton offers a really nice selection of different capabilities and is certainly keeping up with its competitors. Now, I did my own malware testing, so I can show you some of the best antivirus for Windows 11 or even Mac contenders. With Norton, its long history of exceptional independent testing scores and no false positives from third-party testing would look like a really reliable option, right? Well, either way, I'm still going to plant 10 malicious files onto my PC and run full system scans. And the Norton malware test results? After a local disk scan, scanning the whole system, Norton detected 9 out of 10. Now the scan did take just under an hour, so yeah, it's a little long compared to others. So, good detection, but a longer wait. So yeah, it's going to depend on what's more important to you. Me? Yeah, I'll just go get a coffee and wait it out if I need to. Oh, and by the way, their UI, user interface, is really straightforward. Easy enough, even for beginners. It's awesome. But I'd like to point out that Norton's real-time protection works a little too well. See, I had to actually disable it to run this test because it detected the 10 malicious files instantly. I'm talking like a matter of seconds. Poof, gone. Nothing to show. It's crazy. So for a little perspective here, this Norton versus virus testing showed one of the best capture rates from all of my testing. It's right up there with Bitdefender and Surfshark. Yep, Bitdefender found 10 malicious threats, and Surfshark surprisingly found 9 despite having less advanced capabilities. The lowest capture rate I came across was McAfee with 5. And oh, you might be wondering about some of those free options, like Windows Defender. Well, I gotta tell you, they captured a whopping 0 threats in my recent testing. Oh, sucks to be you, Windows Defender. Sucks to be you if you're using Windows Defender, just saying. So when it comes to performance, McAfee and Surfshark are surprisingly the speediest, both under 15 minutes for full scans. TotalAV was fairly reasonable, around 27 minutes for a full scan, and Bitdefender is around 40 minutes. Now, in my Bitdefender review, I did notice their saving grace comes with their different profiles, which is an excellent option if you do resource-intensive activities like gaming on the regular and would like it to steadily run in the background. The bottom line here is if you're just looking for a provider to rid your device of malware or stop it in the first place, Bitdefender or Norton will provide excellent results. Norton has sophisticated real-time protection and a glowing track record, but you'll have to put up with a longer full scan, and it's hard to ignore Bitdefender's results as well. Pretty good. Now, let's have a quick chat about value. What's all this stuff gonna run you? Norton has no free version, but they do have a free trial. Yet their entry-level plans start under $20 for the first year, so this is great for any beginner, and it has more than enough protection for you. The downside? Well, it just covers one device and doesn't have stuff like the parental controls or a VPN. But hey, there is at least a password manager with this plan. And to be fair, they are priced in line with other best antivirus for PC providers. And the only provider on this list that matches them, at least price-wise, is Bitdefender, who offers up a lot while currently costing just under $20 a year. Now they do have something Norton doesn't, a fairly basic Bitdefender free plan that you can try out before you buy the premium version. Another provider that gets close in terms of value is TotalAV, with 3 devices available for just under $30 a year right now. And there's even a free plan that you can experiment with. And looking at the other competition, Surfshark's antivirus plan currently comes in at $47.76 a year. And while it's quite cost effective, it's also the highest on this list. And keep in mind, this is just their antivirus plan without the VPN and security bundle. Then there's McAfee Total Protection, with entry-level plans just under $30 a year. And they surprisingly threw in the VPN with that plan, so that's some really good value. But it only covers one device. And if you can't invest right now, well, they do have an average free plan. So some props to them for that. Now there is a lot to consider here, I get it, I apologize. But Norton is really cost effective, being one of the lowest priced on the list right now. For a beginner's plan, it has a solid firewall and protection against a whole host of advanced threats. Even ransomware, which, come on, is becoming a billion-dollar industry for cybercriminals. Maybe I should try ransom. No, that's bad. Now, do I wish they'd have a free plan so protection is more accessible to everyone? Hell yeah, I do. But I guess if you're really torn, there is a 30-day free trial on most of their plans. Other than that, I can't tell you which will be better suited for your online activities, so take that into consideration. Just make sure you choose a reputable option. Alright, so can we call Norton 360 the best antivirus 2022 option that has ever lived of all time? Well, not really, but as demonstrated, there are some huge advantages here. There's top security features, excellent detection rates, and an easy-to-use UI. Now, I'm not saying those other options shouldn't be considered. I mean, it really just depends on your daily activities. But come on, let's face it, Norton seems to know what they're doing, and they have their users in mind. But hey, what do you think? Yeah, what is the best antivirus 2022 option in your opinion, of course? And by the way, we've recently opened up a merch shop. If you want some awesome treasures, feel free to check it out in the description below. Great for weddings, Hanukkah, lunch dates, I don't know, any event, really. All right, that's all I got for today, thank goodness. I'll see you in the next one.